Welcome to So Much God. I'm SMG. You know me. And this is From Pound to Pound, Amberlynn Reid Uncovered Part 2. Now, this time I did eat before the stream, so should have no hungry moments, but I don't know if any of this stupidity will turn my stomach. But the warm up for today, I am going to watch one of the first Charlie Go videos that I saw, which introduced me to Amberlynn and Charlie. So yeah, it'll be this video where Amberlynn is just walking back and forth.
She's going to move slowly. That does not make sense when your health is declining rapidly. I don't know what farm animal she kept channeling towards the end of the video because she kept making these weird sounds. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing before you exit this video. Now, in today's video, yes, I know it is ironic. I went downtown this morning to kind of show you guys what I like to do when I'm walking outside and some of the different things I've been able
Not
to
sure
do
why the
compared to
quality
the past.
decreased.
And then
I
I
am using a
see on my
different
way
internet
home that
connection today,
Amberlynn
so
posted about
hopefully that
her
won't be
walking
much of a
outside or
problem.
struggling to walk or whatever. So I'm definitely intrigued. So let's get into the video.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new vlog. How are you? I'm doing okay myself. Thanks for asking. So actually,
I don't even remember what I first saw to Amber.
Marco Polo.
Probably just like
Need it. It's amazing.
I don't know,
It's
like
kind of like Facebook, but also
uh,
kind of like Snapchat, but also maybe even sort of kind of like YouTube. I don't know how to explain it. It's really awesome though. But anyways, I'm actually
I
about
think I
to
just
go
thought that her
outside
walking
and
back and
actually go
forth was quite
walking. I
silly.
am a wee bit swollen today compared to normal because yesterday I did a lot of doing, and usually when that happens, I do get a little bit more swollen. So
You say you're swollen every day,
happens, also
but okay.
my breathing isn't as good. So I'm kind of just gonna embrace it though. I really do want to go for a little mini walk. My mini walk is like a little over 3 minutes, which I do want to share with you guys. Last time that I did walk, I took a screenshot. This is a screenshot. As you can tell, some photos down there. I walked for 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and it was outside, a little bit of hill. So I'm very proud of myself for that.
This really has nothing to do with what she's talking about, but the reason she paused to look at the screenshot is she probably looked to see what other pictures were previewed because it probably could have been something scandalous. But if you really think about it, she
Probably.
looked at the bottom just to make sure. I would have done the same thing, but I want to know what she's screenshotting or taking pictures of.
So really just excited. I don't know. I remember a few months ago when I can only do 1 minute and 16 seconds. So I'm gonna get
Here we go.
I'm not sure how much you guys are gonna see, but I also have my little soft
Amber.
watch thing here, and yeah. So I'm just gonna do an unedited version of me walking. So I'm about to press start when I go to stand up, and yeah. So let's do this.
This didn't need to be a video. I don't know much about Amber, so I don't have context, but just this video alone, it's pointless.
I don't understand why she doesn't buy better shoes. Like, I definitely understand that.
Not the shoes. I used to always hear, from others, her saying, "I'm wearing the wrong shoes," and it just always used to tickle me.
It's not going to help with the pain that she's in. Get some better footwear and stop dressing as if you're not looking to sweat. It's very clear she's only going to do this one time because she's done it in so many other videos. If you're really looking to move forward, being able to walk more, do this, but do it multiple times. Take breaks in between. And it's sad because not too long ago, that's probably how I looked walking. Out of breath, waddling, struggling. She looks like she's in pain. No one should look like they're in pain when they're walking unless they have a medical condition that is out of their, control.
Oh, my back hurts.
That's what I'm saying. She should do that lap, come
My
sit
breathing
down
is really bad today.
for a minute or two and do it again. Build that up. Then you could build up the time that you can walk and stand.
So, 2 minutes, 19 seconds. This is a wee bit disheartening. It is really hot out here, and I told you my breathing isn't that great today. My back hurts today, but that's not what stopped me. It was the fact that I just could not breathe. Honestly, I'm not going to let it get me down. I promise I'm not going to. I'm going to keep trying. I just know that every little bit that I do is better than nothing. And I do know that I walk a little bit faster now. When I walk slower, I'm able to go farther. That is something else I noticed. If you guys kind of go through the same thing, DM me on Instagram and tell me, should I be trying to walk faster in a shorter amount of time, or should I...
Why should someone, a viewer on the internet, DM you about your health, your lack of mobility? You have the money for a personal trainer. You have the money to get a general practitioner. You have the money. I'm not thinking of the name right, but she has the money to get professional help. But she'll sit on camera, DM me guys what you think, and then when she gets a whole bunch of hate, oh, I'm gonna block this person or take down my social media. I'm no professional, but I can tell you right now, she'd do a hell of a lot better and be able to go a lot further if she simply took the lap, like I mentioned, come back, sit down, and then take a break in between, time it, and get back up. Then those 2 minutes
I
would eventually
agree.
turn to 4. So she's focusing on how long she can walk. I believe if she put more energy into how many times she's doing
I
this
think
walk,
she's just not
the
serious
rest
about
will
it.
follow. I'm no
She wants to
professional,
convince her
but
viewers that
that's
she's
what worked for me.
serious, but I don't
And
think she's serious.
I don't believe Amberlynn's some type of special case, so she could at least try that.
To walk a little bit slower in a longer amount of time. Okay, so we're at the Kroger right now, and my car is so full. We went ham. I have been really bad with cooking at home
Now,
lately.
what food she's gonna buy?
I don't really eat at home. I eat my meals and all my snacks. Literally, I eat them like fast food.
Now, I've heard that she's picky with food.
And stuff like that. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. I'm taking this kind of slow and really wanting to incorporate better foods in my life. Again, not everything I got is healthy. I'm starting kind of slow.
I think it's more important if she just cut the food intake in half.
Is dying at a fast rate wants to take something like the food and nutrition slowly. That does not make sense. And it goes against one of the issues she had with, I think, the doctor. It does not make sense. She wants to be comfortable. She wants to be complacent in her actions, but get major results. It's not how it works. You have to, especially when it's this big of a deal, you have to be okay with being uncomfortable. I had to change a lot of foods. I had to be okay with the way that I was eating certain foods. I didn't enjoy all the food that I ate. Sometimes I don't enjoy some of the food that I eat now, but I had to get to a place to realize it's not about pleasure. Food is not about pleasure. It's about fueling your body. The massive amounts of meals and foods that I was taking in, it felt pleasurable to like my mind, but to my body, I was killing my body. So yes, I had to take a lot of foods away. Yes, I was not comfortable with it, but it's what I had to do, and it's what I had to still do. I'm not going to always enjoy every single thing that I eat. I enjoy majority, not every single one, but I started to like it because I started to see what it was doing for my body. So I had no choice but to like it. She's going to move slowly. That does not make sense when your health is declining rapidly.
Know this is gonna like help me and ease my way back into like cooking and such. So this is everything I got. The cart is crazy full. Becky and I both got just a bunch of random things. I also got a cat bed, so don't mind that. But it's just like a lot of different stuff. And right now it's storming so bad outside. It's like literally freaking me out. So we're gonna have to drive in that. That's cute. You guys are currently sitting in my purse. We're gonna do a little taste test. So right now I'm vlogging from my phone. The video that I uploaded yesterday, I'm pretty sure I vlogged with my camera. I started to do this vlog with my camera, but it's so complicated. Super bulky, because I have a tripod on.
This could have been her one video this year where she didn't give some type of excuse in some way about an aspect of her life. And here she goes giving an excuse. It's bulky, it's this, it's that. Did you not do research before you bought this camera? And most vlogging cameras are actually not as bulky as, for example, this camera here. My God, shut up.
And the process to get the videos off of my camera onto my phone to edit, or even onto my laptop, which would take even longer, takes hours. And it's
You
just
have
like,
hours.
The Wi-Fi here is not good.
You
So
have
it takes literally
hours.
I'm just like, but I prefer the quality of my camera. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna stick to using my phone for now, as upsetting as it is, because I really do prefer the quality of my camera. So I got two little snacks that I wanted to try. I got this from the Asian aisle, so if it's not Asian, don't knock me. They're crispy coconut rolls with sesame.
Probably filled with sodium. So much stuff has so much sodium. It's crazy. Like even cat food. Because I have a cat and just so much of it has so much sodium. It's a shame.
Carryout pillows? I have no idea. It says nougat filled crunchy cereals coated with milk chocolate. So I don't know. And it's definitely in a different language. Can you guys see that? Oh no, it's really blurry, but it is in a different language, so it's definitely not American. So I'm gonna try this stuff first. Alright. Smells like coconut, which to me is
I hate when people do that.
one of the best scents. So they look like this. Literally just coconut. They're not bad. There's nothing on the inside.
All I noticed is her nails.
Oh,
That's it.
I didn't see her nails.
Texture.
I'm bad at paying attention.
Is very low in sugar. What surprises me, there's only 4 sugars.
4
American
grams.
candy or American things like this, there would be a lot of sugar. Alright, so now I'm gonna try these. I'm not sure how to open it, I guess. I opened the whole freaking thing, of course. Oh wow, they're a lot.
Of course you did, because you want to eat it all.
It looks like a literal pillow. I'm not sure about these. That's what the inside looks like. Nope. Not today. I don't think I care for those too much. It might be the nougat.
And she'd probably still force herself to eat
Because I feel like
it.
the milk chocolate part is
Because
good.
she forces herself to eat
Now
stuff a
these,
lot.
though.
Yeah, or she wouldn't be that size.
It literally says on the back, from real coconuts in Thailand to crunchy coconut rolls in your hand. Becky's about to give me a back massage. Woo! I'm so
What is happening?
Gosh. So Becky is finally playing her Sims. She's making her character. Okay, her character's very, very attractive so far. I'm living. Babe, you're doing so good. I know so. Looks really good. Okay, so Becky made me. Her dress is actually black for some reason.
Well, they probably don't have more or
the
B
camera
sizes,
looks kinda like
so that
dark
makes
blue,
sense.
But there's literal cat faces on her flats. Like, it really does look like me. Okay,
No,
not really.
no,
I mean, I'm fatter, but
say,
hi.
no.
It does not.
Okay, now Becky, do you? This is Becky's dream look, she said. Wow, you
Now, I have heard of Becky and what's the other one's name? Is it Destiny?
Good. That's not me, realistically. I know, just keep it. This isn't like a real deal.
No, that's what she's working towards.
Mine is definitely smaller than what I really am.
Yeah, and that's not real deal.
Oh, we're a cute couple,
because you'll never get there.
Yeah, she says. So
what in the farm animal is she? What is going on?
This game show called Idiot Test.
What are those sounds?
So far, I've gotten all of them right, besides one, and there's been like over 10 tests, and like the actual contestants on the thing, they get some of them wrong, and I'm just like, how are you getting any of these wrong? I don't understand.
The same way you get all your diets wrong. Well, that was the video. I don't know what farm animal she kept channeling towards the end of the video because she kept making these weird sounds. I'm not
I didn't
sure
even pay
what's going
attention,
on,
honestly. Most of the stuff I probably
didn't
won't
like how
pay
she
attention
laughed
to.
when Becky said she wanted to look that way. At least that's what I got from that moment. I don't know if Becky kept up with the weight loss because I couldn't tell the difference when it came to the 25 pounds down that they claimed. But I hope she's still going strong, even though the box of pizza from the other day. It doesn't mean she's not still losing weight, but it does concern me to see that, of course. But she's struggling to walk, and I know that feeling. I know that my last video, I explained that feeling. I literally know that what that feels like. So at least you and I are trying. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
All right, that was a okay warm up. I can relate a little bit to Charlie and Amber. I am on the bigger side myself, and it's just interesting for me that I can be out of breath going to the bathroom, but walking outside, I'm okay. And years ago, I used to walk, miles every day, or running in place every day with the weed, and I was always so frustrated. Yeah, I was frustrated because I just wasn't dropping any pounds. Back then I didn't understand calorie in, calorie out. And I personally do need to work on like cutting my food intake in half first before moving to eating healthier. Because eating healthier is a challenge. I'm interested in it, but like I have stomach issues that I assume is IBS. And that can just, it's such a challenge trying to find out what I can and can't eat. Some days I can eat, I don't know, like rice. And then the next few days I can't. And it's just a challenge. I remember back in the day, doctors would be surprised when I tell them like how much I would exercise because I'm just showing up huge to the doctor's office, but I was legit working out every day, probably for an hour or so, getting my miles in, a few miles each day at least, and it wasn't dropping off. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what to watch next. I'm not sure if I want to continue the Erica thing yet. After the stream yesterday, I had to ask for assistance from a friend on to find a video that first talks about this troll saga and Tommy, and then coming across an Alexis. I don't know who Alexis is. I guess I'll bring up the videos I was sent yesterday. So just a moment. Okay, so this is going to be a apathetic facts video, and I don't know what is about to happen. What is with this first screen? Sometimes I forget to like people's videos, so let me do that now. Here we go. I don't know.
And my foot was just like dangling.
Not the foot dangling. I would hear that all the time. And then I watched part of that video, like she was out in the dark by herself and just fell. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And I was like, she can see her foot dangle.
Amberlynn Reid.
I really need an audience so I can tell if my mic's okay and the audio. Last stream it seemed fine. It's so hard setting all this up, the mic, the stream, because sometimes things don't act right. Like my internet connection today.
Let's talk about my boyfriend. So let's take a look at it together.
I hope this is the origin of the trolls or Tommy or I don't know. Like who's Alexis? Some sort of best friend? I don't know.
I'm just trying to find things that make me feel more confident and do things that make me feel more confident. Being on camera like this is definitely not one of them.
All right, who's gonna tell her?
But anyways, yeah, I wish I would have vlogged yesterday so you guys could see my hair. It was just like, it was a really good hair day. So the whole time getting ready today, I've been listening to Trisha's podcast with Gigi Gorgeous. I think I have a crush on Gigi Gorgeous, which is weird because I'm not really into like the whole femme girly.
Yeah, sometimes my voice gets cut off and stuff. I'm getting used to push to talk. I got all this stuff going on and it's hard to remember to push the button, let go of the button and stuff. Like right now I have like 4 monitors up and just watching everything is a mess.
Strictly Clitly. The only man I would ever be interested in is Yo Mama.
So, Amberlynn, in her community post the other day, she posted up, "Yo Mama is so cute. Like, what the heck?"
But I hope people join in. I have a goal to just make the stream interactive. Like I said last stream, donators can enter comments to have Amberlynn do some sort of exercise on the screen. And in time, I'll add more animations, and then donators can also interact on any of my other streams on this channel if I have commands up. And if for some reason there's like a lackluster month of me uploading, you know, I'll offer like a free month or so of command access to past donators.
I might like a guy, I might not. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll give it a go. I don't know. We will. Oh, we will. Wait, what? Stop. Okay, one day we'll give it a go. Okay. Bestie, you said you wouldn't date, love, or have sex with a guy. You're a lesbian. It's okay. Well, the situation is, how do I explain this? I'm willing to experiment. I am. And I think, should I just stop there? I probably should. Yeah, I'm willing to experiment. I've had the opportunity, obviously. And I think I've just always been maybe a little confused, especially the last few years. And this is not.
Yeah, sometimes I might go off topic because I'm just not paying attention or just bored. Because right now I just want to know about the trolls, Tommy, and I guess Alexis and whoever else.
Like her constantly saying that, like I wasn't able to fully like understand like my thoughts because I have said some things that are very confusing, like finding certain guys like attractive or whatever. Like I have a crush on Eric. Is that okay? I have been a lesbian like for 12 years. Like, I don't know. I had sexual relations in a movie theater in high school with a boyfriend. When I was in high school, me and my friend, we were hanging out with two guys, and there was like a four-way sexual relations, and that's all you need.
Oh, we don't need to know all this.
I think today's the day. I have been saying for a very long time, very, very long time, that there is a piercing that I want. It used to be my septum. I used to want a septum piercing really bad, but then I got like a fake septum because I wanted to see how it would look on me.
I so far have 0 piercings. Wow. Surprising, I know.
Who has grammar issues. So I'm very sorry. We have a curly Q in the back of my head, and the lighting in here is strictly just from the outside world. And working my way into a better me, and ooh, no filter is not cute. There's another like low-key piercing. Like it's
I can't wait to do a stream on Jana Duggar's wedding.
I maybe deserve.
That's just so
It's kind of like putting glitter
so wild to me. And hopefully now there's enough pictures and maybe videos of the event.
Caring for myself more, and I have been feeling more confident, and I don't feel like a pile of poop anymore.
Wait to cross.
Okay, so we're downtown, and this is the place that I'm choosing.
What did you say, Amber?
I said my nose is gonna be sore for days.
And what else? Are you scaredy cat?
Stop. You guys, it's done. I haven't had a stud in my nose in forever.
So far, I think nothing on
We had to park kind of far.
Trolls or Tommy.
So, and then I think we're gonna go get something to
But for this one, I'll just completely watch it. But other videos, I'm probably gonna skip around.
It's literally right across from us, the Delta 8. I stopped.
I probably need to explore the subreddit and stuff because I'm so lost.
Did I? It was making me
My memory's crappy, so I probably need to take notes.
so hungry. And it's like that's the opposite of what I want to be. When I was high, I would not want to do anything. Like chores, no. Film, no. Clean, nah. Like errands, no. Appointments, who's that? So this is my Delta haul. She shouldn't even be holding this. My mom is sober of everything. Like she doesn't do anything. She doesn't even drink. Someone just said Delta 8 is a gateway drug to meth. No. So I've been talking to someone on Instagram, like who wants to hang out. I felt like good vibes from them. Like I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say like, let's hang out and stuff. And it's like I always feel kind of weird about that.
So I probably won't do another Amber live stream until I get some more subscribers. I feel like it'll be more fun and interactive. I just wait till I have some more viewers, particularly with Amberlynn. So far, I just find her just boring. But I feel like with Duggars, Christian, and Daniel, maybe Shanae, I don't really need an audience. And plus, the viewers can help educate me on Amber. It's just so many videos and characters. I'm just lost.
Oh, I kind of want ramen. I wouldn't do it. There's a lot of things that I stopped myself from doing, but I ordered myself ramen, and I'm telling you guys, it is probably the best ramen I've ever had in my life. Did I think of my ex while eating this? Yes. But have I cried? No.
My favorite ramen tends to be black garlic. I think there's 2 places so far in my city where I like it from. Okay, I don't think that covered anything. I don't know because I didn't completely pay attention. Let's see if I can find more videos on this channel. I think I'm gonna wait for another stream in regards to Alexis. I don't know if that person's connected to the trolls and Tommy or what's going on. I was told that Valentine Saga should have started earlier this year, but I'm not sure. Like, what month is it? So it's August, the 8th month. Maybe the Secret and Stalker video? Let's see.
I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money? Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as Hater Nation. And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all. It's fat phobia.
Hey girls, so
That look.
has gotten to the point where there's not much going on in her life, so she's not uploading nearly as much. And unless there is controversy like Amber and her mom enabling each other or Pesto Gate, she doesn't have much to film/clickbait. So let's take a look at.
Sorry if my mic sounds different between the stream. It keeps moving and my pop filter keeps moving.
They gave me 2 chips, although I asked for an apple, but that's okay. This is not a veggie sandwich. Wow.
I think she was telling the truth. Voice. My voice might be cut off more because things just keep moving. They didn't move last stream. I don't know why they're moving this stream. What's so funny?
Probably admits to blame it on her audience. I know. I be big. Burrito. Big. A big. Big. Are you calling me big? It's stunning. You literally spat Taki's dust in my eyeballs. That's what Amber wants to do to you.
I'm guessing Amberlynn doesn't like to be called big, but I mean, it's the truth.
She probably admits to blame it on her audience.
Could I lose 100 pounds in 30 days? Probably if I starve myself. Like,
Yeah, just cut your food down in half.
Coma, like I literally cried. By the looks of it, rehab is working very well for her.
Oh, look at Tammy.
So in my last vlog, or one of my last vlogs, you guys saw me with a vape, and I think it shocked a lot of people.
I didn't, and still don't see any comments under that video of people that were shocked she bought a vape pen. By now, self-sabotage is nothing new. In fact, it looks like most people.
I don't know why you want to smoke and you're so big.
Take her to a smoke shop to get Delta 8. Notice someone said,
I am talking about keto, girl. Was that Destiny? I mean, Rebecca? Well,
Okay, so I quickly want to talk about something. If you guys remember when I went and got my nose pierced, I met a subscriber who is really good friends with the person that I've been talking to on Instagram who wants to like hang out and meet and stuff.
Who is
So
it?
people were like, "Oh my god, like you have a stalker." I never told anyone, like anyone, I was getting my nose pierced. Like not even my best friends. I wanted it to be like a surprise, so nobody knew. So that theory is like out the window. Like, let's calm down, folks. I did have a stalker in Kentucky, and I know all of their information. Just saying. So if you're watching, hi, love you. I do want to make something very clear. I will never share their information, but I do know it.
I still have people in my comments and DMs threatening to dox me because you were exactly that girly and gave my info to some of your supporters as soon as I.
Wow. I'm guessing this video doesn't talk about the trolls. I think I'm going to go back to the Erica video. And for the next stream, I'll try to get a guide on where to begin. So I just want to mostly cover the trolls, Tommy, and maybe Alexis. And I don't know if there's another person up in that situation.
Okay, I don't know what type of backlash I'm gonna get for giving. You know, I'm a big piece of shit. I'm still a big piece of shit for all of this. And
yeah.
Amberlynn crying isn't what made you feel bad. I hope the fact that you completely lied to her and to your wife and hurt both of them, I hope that is what made you feel bad.
We can only hope.
If I could take it all back, I would. Okay. I don't know what type of backlash I'm going to get for giving you all this information. I'm hoping that, you know, this gets the people off of my wife's back. If anything, like, you know,
not at all.
Call me a piece of shit.
You're a troll and you should know how other trolls behave.
I don't want my wife getting backlash for this. Me and her moved past this, actually.
You and your wife moved past this. Okay, I'm happy for you, but
if you did, you wouldn't be talking right now.
Your wife really knew.
June 9th. I'm sitting, you know, this is the time frame where I'm kind of like trying to push Amberlynn away. Like, you know, not really talking to her much. I was trying to like let her down easy and like not being like, okay, we need to end things, because I tried to multiple times, and she would like literally FaceTime me and show her whole face crying, her makeup. She would send me crazy videos of her and songs and like trying to get my attention, whatever, saying I made her triggered. She has abandonment issues, and you know, she was begging for me not to end things.
Okay, I believe what she's saying there. It's a very detailed description, so that to me sounds like it actually did happen. And Amberlynn, that's so manipulative, girl. If someone tells you they don't want to be with you anymore, I get that you're hurt, probably angry, but girl, you just gotta let them go.
Oh, look at Amber moving side to side.
Into being back with you.
And she claims that I was like cheating on her, but she was wanting me to give her information about my sex life with my wife, you know. And of course I didn't tell her every single time. Like I didn't feel like,
why did you tell her at all?
Necessary.
And just like I said to Erica, this is why you don't cheat on someone. Amberlynn, this is why you don't stay involved with someone who is still married.
At all. But when she would ask, I'd tell her, you know, yeah. So it was, this whole thing is basically, and it should have never happened. So continuing, I'm trying to push her away. She's messaging me every day and blah, 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 blah. And like, I tried to make things up to like get her to kind of like back off, whatever.
girl, you knew what type of person Amberlynn Reid was. You should know that you can't
Yep.
just like try to get her to back off of you. You have to, if you want to break up with Amberlynn Reid, you have to cut it off, be firm and direct, and stick to it. That is the only way it's gonna work.
She messaged me on the day my uncle died, and my uncle like died, and I had a mental breakdown in the Taco Bell parking lot, getting food. I'm having a mental breakdown, and I told her, like, hey, I just found out my uncle died. Like, I need some time. I needed time. And I told her, like, hey, this is a whole ordeal for me. Like, I'm trying to figure things out with the family, figure things out with this, that, and the third. And then she's wondering, she's more concerned about if I miss us, like me and her. She's like, do you miss us? Do you miss me? Are we still together? And I'm like, I don't think that, we should do this anymore. Basically, like, I did give her the whole spiel, like, oh yeah, this isn't right. You don't deserve this. And, no one else deserves this.
Oof, Amberlynn, not a good look if she just lost her uncle. But also, Erica, kind of shitty for you to break up with her by saying, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve to have me. Like, everybody knows that is such a manipulative way because someone like
It sure
Amberlynn
is.
is going to totally fall for that and be like, oh my God, it's us against the world. And you may have thought that would get her off your back, but that was the complete opposite way of getting her off your back.
She said, okay, friends it is. So I don't know who broke up with who. I basically told her, like,
This is just
I
all
couldn't
silly.
do this anymore. And so she's saying that she broke up with me. That's fine. She can say whatever she wants, but I wanted to get my story out to you at least.
And like I said in my video, Erica was the one to break things off with Amberlynn. That is what I was told, and now Erica's confirming it.
Yeah, I watch her stuff. Whenever I used to watch her stuff a lot. I tried to stay off of YouTube since this whole, like, crap has been going on.
You mean this whole crap that you started?
After that, she would not stop messaging me. Like from June 9th up until, what was it, June 23rd? 16th. Oh, no, June 16th. She would not.
I think it was sometime between the 16th and the 23rd.
Oh, no. We broke, June 9th, my uncle died. We broke up on the 16th. So I was trying to ignore her and, kind of like let it die out, let someone else find her, let someone else find her, let someone else get her attention.
See, this is so. You say that Erica says that Amberlynn was manipulative toward her, but this is just as manipulative. Everything Erica says is, well, I basically told her this and I basically told her that. What did you actually say to her? The whole starting the relationship off with lies, leading Amberlynn on, and then saying, oh, you deserve better than this. And now she's saying, well, I just kind of like tried to let it fizzle out, let someone else find her. Like, it's coming across to me like you didn't want this to end. You kind of enjoyed having Amberlynn on the back burner, in my opinion. And now you're just saying things to make your wife think you tried to end it. That's the impression that I'm getting.
Sorry, June 15th, we were talking, and, that's whenever things ended. June 9th was when my uncle died. So June 15th, whatever, we broke up. So she keeps messaging me every day for like the next week.
I mean, did you or did you not break up with her, though? Because you said, I basically broke up with her. And then you said, I kind of just didn't really respond to her to let things fizzle out. So, which is it? And it also sounds like in the past, when you tried to break it off with her, she would call you, you guys would make up, and you would take her back. So, it's no wonder she kept trying to get a hold of you. She thought that you were going to take her back again.
And me and Brittany are in the bedroom, trying to watch a movie. And like, I told her I'm watching a movie. And this is kind of like where, the truth came out. And Brittany was like, who are you talking to? And I told her, I said, Amberlynn won't leave me alone, basically.
All these basiccallys. Are you guys noticing this? She just keeps saying, I told her basically. What exactly did you tell her? But also, did you not tell her why Amberlynn won't leave you alone? I bet you left that part out.
Like, will not leave me alone. I was trying to give her every excuse I could to not talk to her anymore. And she wasn't budging.
There we go. Again, with the vagueness and the manipulation, instead of just cutting it off, saying, I don't want to be with you. Stop calling me. She was giving her excuses as to why she couldn't talk. And again, that is why I say I kind of feel like she enjoyed having Amberlynn on the back burner.
Of course she did.
Like,
she loved the attention.
I don't know when this other person came in the picture that is currently whatever she's with. I don't care. I just know that there is nothing exciting about me, and there's nothing exciting about my wife as far as YouTube is concerned. So please, like, yes, I'm the biggest cheating piece of shit spouse on YouTube right now. You can go ahead and say that. But please, like, leave my wife out of this. Like, you know, she did know partially it was supposed to be a troll. It was supposed to be a joke. It was supposed to be this, that, and the third. But I fell for the stupid. I was stupid, and I fell for the bullshit.
You fell for what bullshit, Erica? You were the one peddling the bullshit. You were the one telling the lies, trolling Amberlynn. So what bullshit did you fall for? Please stop in one breath claiming that you're taking accountability for things and that you were in the wrong, and in the next breath being like, but here's why it's also not my fault. As Amber likes to say, that's very Amberlynn coded of you.
I regret it majorly. Oh, like, as far as, like, flirting, like, basically, like, saying flirtatious stuff to each other, things like that. Like, basically, like cheating, like having a emotional cheating relationship.
Yeah, it also wasn't just flirting, ma'am. There were also nude pictures and sexual type videos exchanged. I don't know if you sent any to Amberlynn, but you got some from her. So it was more than just flirting.
Okay, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit as far as, like, how August 1st came about. Like, whenever the whole, like, agreement of the relationship happened.
Yeah, here's another thing Amberlynn likes to do. She likes to use distancing language. You guys started a relationship, both of you. So quit calling it forced and saying it was an agreement. No, you were in a relationship equally, mutually, both of you.
Exactly.
Like, well, we need to meet, you know? And I was like, well, when? And she's like, pick a date. And I didn't pick the date. She ended up picking the date. It was August 1st, of course. And she was wanting me to move in and things like that.
I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Even though we're talking about Amberlynn here, you want me to think that she was okay with the first time meeting you, moving in that day, signing a lease and moving in together? I don't believe that.
And so that's how August 1st came about, was, you know, she thought that I was going to leave, and I did. Like, I did lead her on and basically say, yeah, I'll be there August 1st. Sure, I'll be there August 1st. You know, because she asked every single day. Like, it was, if it wasn't every single day, it was every week, multiple times a week.
But you still agreed to it. Did you guys see? She just did it again. She said, well, yeah, I agreed to it. So she's taking responsibility. But then she puts the blame on Amberlynn. But she just kept asking me over and over and over again. Okay, well, why couldn't you just say no over and over again?
And things got out of hand. You know, if I didn't talk to her she was like clocking me too. Like, if I didn't message her back, she would say, where'd you go? What have you been doing the last 6 minutes? And I'm like, 6 minutes? So I started being stern with her. I was like, you're not gonna time me. Like, this is not what we're doing. Like, we had fights, we had arguments and things like that. And, you know, we had arguments about my wife. We had arguments about, you know, my friends. And apparently, I made her stop talking to her friends. No. She was always telling me about the things that her friends were saying to her. So Alexis,
not Alexis. Whoever Alexis is.
That's a whole nother story.
Abby. Who is Abby?
Of high school. No, scratch that. Middle school.
Abby is like literally 22 years old and was mean to Amberlynn and said mean things to her. Oh, and also, apathetics facts. The friends that visited her was not Alexis. It was not Tommy, whoever. It was Eric and Ricky. Eric and Ricky are the two friends that was at her apartment because...
Okay, I heard Eric in one of the videos I played. I don't know who they are, Eric and Ricky.
Hard to hear that. Eric and Ricky are still together. Please come back to YouTube if you ever watch this. We miss you guys.
So back on track. Abby was one of the girls she was talking to, and then they became good friends. And she was always telling me the disrespectful shit that Abby would say to her, and I'm like, why are you friends with this person? You know, I wouldn't even give them the time of day. And then Alexis,
I'll be right back.
She said a bunch of things about Alexis. Like personal.
Okay, I'm back. Just had a delivery.
Erica, we don't know who these people are, and by you bringing them up, I feel like it's
I need a be right back image on the screen.
Like, oh, Amberlynn is. I'm not the only bad person. Amberlynn is too. Like, girl, we already know.
I don't, you know, I don't want to share it, but like, homegirl thinks Alexis is her best friend in the world. Alexis thinks Amberlynn is her bestest friend in the world. Well, guess what? Like, Amberlynn talks about Alexis to me, saying she gives me the ick, and the things she says to me, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, Erica, now you're just being messy, which go ahead and continue because we love a messy girl. But I fail to see how any of this is relevant to the topic at hand.
So I didn't make her stop talking to anybody. Amber made that decision on her own. And she even said on her, you know, she even told me, like, she becomes like obsessed with people that she's with, and she tends to cut out her friends. I didn't make her stop talking to anybody.
And that I do believe. Not only do we have previous stories about Amberlynn being possessive, but also if she expected Erica to cut everybody off and just talk to her, then she probably thought that she should do the same and cut everyone off and just talk to Erica. I feel like somewhere in her mind, that equates to a healthy relationship. That's just what you do when you're with someone. You make them the center of your universe.
So this 18-minute phone call that you're
Erica should have known this.
32 seconds long of a discussion between Amberlynn and my wife on speakerphone. She was trying to tell my wife that I'm crazy and that, you know, she was wearing rose-tinted glasses, which, you know, that was a whole ordeal. You know, both of us were. It was a fucked up situation, and it was an emotional cheating relationship, and it should have never fucking happened. I went with it, and it was stupid, and I regret it, and I wish I never did it. And of course, I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to sit here and be trolled about something that isn't true. Like, I'm telling my story, and I'm being honest now so that things don't get turned around more than what they already are.
I get what you're saying, Erica, and I want to give you credit. Like I said, you keep talking about how regretful you are about the cheating.
I don't get anything. Just hang up and block Amber.
And not do it. And I do respect that about you. That is one thing that Amberlynn has a problem with.
And Amberlynn is a liar. I will confirm that.
Oh, sweetie, we did not need you to confirm that, but thank you anyway.
She's lied. I don't know how long this Tommy person was in her life. I don't really care, honestly. But I wanted to get my side out to you. That was the gist of it. You know, it was an emotional relationship that should have never happened. She tried to get me to move in. I acted like it was going to
happen. There, I got the BRB image.
And basically giving her false hope. And I should have womaned up and been like, no, like, it's not going to happen. I'm staying with my fucking wife. Like, why would I give up what I have here and come live in a one-bedroom apartment with you whenever all I hear in the background is sirens and people hollering in the streets. Like, that's not where my peace is.
Again, I give you props for owning up to it. You did lead her on. You made her think you were going to not only go see her, but move in with her in August. You can say all you want. She tried to get you to do that, but you agreed to it. That's on you. And I appreciate that you are admitting that.
And it was like I was too deep to get out, that I had to get my own wife to help me. Like, that's where it got to with her.
That's ridiculous.
Also, I'd like to add that the day after the first conversation between my wife and Amberlynn, like, as far as, like, you know, you need to leave Erica alone, the day after, you know, I blocked Amberlynn's number, blocked her on everything, deleted her number. My stupid ass even, like, deleted the phone number and everything like that.
Oh, so you do know how to cut her off completely. That is what you
I don't know how to make the BRB transparent.
You tried to break up with her, or you say basically I broke up with her. You see the difference, people? Like, that's why I think she kind of enjoyed having Amberlynn pining after her, because she could have cut it off completely and she didn't. And there must have been a reason for that.
And so she messaged me on a fake number the next day because she thought that my wife took my phone. That's the story my wife gave her, but I was really sitting right there during the whole phone call. Apparently, like, she told Amberlynn, yeah, I took her phone, we were at the pool, but we weren't. We were in the bedroom trying to watch a movie. So
there we go.
She messaged me the next day and said, hey, it's Amberlynn. You know, your wife called me. I didn't know what else to say. She cornered me. I told her everything, and that she wanted me to unblock her number and call her and then reblock it, basically. Like, you know, like, pretty much, hey, block my number, but unblock it whenever we can talk.
See, Amberlynn, here's where you messed up, girl. I mean, not just here, but also here is where you messed up. You were told this person has a wife, leave them alone, and you still chased after her, trying to play games, using some texting app, saying, unblock me,
It's just all silly, too much energy exerted, especially from Erica. I don't understand it.
When you are truly in love with someone and they're in love with you back, you don't have to chase after them. You definitely don't have to go around their wife's back and chase after them.
So that's what, you know, I didn't respond to that. I should have screenshot it and sent it to Brittany, but I just wanted it to be over with. I didn't.
You should have just blocked Amber.
Blown out of proportion like this, like, especially like with my wife, like, she is not the one to blame here.
You knew. Just wanted to be dumb.
Like 95% of the situation, like, she knew, like, for, you know, the first little bit of it, because we were trolling her. Honest to God, trolling her, and I was like, you know, I wasn't trying to get money from her. I never asked her for money, so that she said about with money, or if she said anything about money, I never asked her for money. Didn't talk to her about money, didn't care to. It was just, it should have been something, it was,
I swear the stupidity makes me hungry, because guess what? I am starting to get hungry.
Blowing things way out of proportion.
Actually, I think people are blowing things in the exact proportion that they should be blown. I mean, I haven't seen everything going around about this, but everything that I have seen seems like people are reacting to it in the way that you would expect.
I just don't want my wife getting drug into this in a negative manner, because she didn't know, and there is more to Amberlynn than people know. Of course, she does, like, use her BPD as a crutch. She says, you know, every time she got upset with me, or if I didn't respond in a timely manner, she would like basically say I'm triggering her BPD and things like that. So I basically felt like majority of the time, like, not necessarily a gun to my head, but.
And that that tracks with what I was told and what I told you guys in my video yesterday. It was Amberlynn's BPD and the behaviors and actions that went along with that is what prompted Erica to end the relationship.
Making me feel sorry for her, and you know, at one point I was like, oh, you know, maybe she really isn't a bad person and people just make her out to be, even though I should have damn well knew because of, you know, her past. But I mean, everyone makes dumbass decisions. As you can see, I made one. This was fucking stupid. Honestly, like I said earlier, when I say Amberlynn is a pro with her words and how she breaks things down and how she gets in people's heads, I dealt with criminals for close to 10 years. I worked in a maximum custody prison, and I dealt with inmates, and I was not manipulated by not a damn one of them. You know, as far as doing anything I shouldn't have done. She has a way with manipulating people, and I've never in my life.
And you have a way of just blocking her.
Like this before, ever.
Kind of ironic that you started this out as a troll and now you're the one crying about being manipulated, huh? Or are you just saying that because you want your wife to think that this was mostly Amberlynn just manipulating you? You didn't do anything wrong.
And yeah, I have no excuse. Again, like I'm gonna keep saying, like, this was a bad decision. I'm stupid. Make a meme out of me if you want to. I don't care. Just leave my wife out of it is all I'm asking.
Okay, now we are gonna hear from Erica's wife, Brittany. Let's see what she has to say.
And this is me, Brittany, aka the
Ollie Brittany.
So I had noticed that Erica basically had her phone glued to her forehead for months. And, you know, she does a lot of Olympic weightlifting. And I thought, you know, okay, well, she's editing. She spends a lot of time in the gym. You know, never really thought much about it until, you know, she mentioned that we were watching a movie. And I looked over and I seen, like, paragraphs upon paragraphs, and she switched her phone off real fast, and I was like, no, who are you talking to?
Oof, that is something no wife wants to see, no partner wants to see. Your significant other getting paragraph-long messages from someone else. Oof.
And then, you know, it came out that she was still talking to Amber. I had thought that had ended months ago. And yeah, we together initiated a troll. And that's what we were doing, just to see if we could get some kind of reaction back, some kind of message. And that's as far as it was supposed to go.
Okay, here's my first side eye for you, Miss Brittany. You say that you were just hoping to get a message back. But the message that you and Erica replied to, as you said, was something about Amberlynn liking masculine females. So if you just wanted a message back, that seems like a weird message to respond to. Seems like it was more than that. But let's continue.
I have since read through everything that was on Erica's phone, and I am, you know, I'm a therapist. That's what I do. And when I tell you that this is one of the most dangerously manipulative...
I finally started to pay attention to the Brittany picture on the screen, and it's just cracking me up.
One of the most dangerously manipulative people I have ever met.
Oh, girl, please don't do this. Please don't make excuses for your wife cheating on you. Do I believe Amberlynn is manipulative? Absolutely. Dangerously manipulative? Maybe. The most dangerously manipulative person you've ever met? That seems like a bit of an exaggeration.
It's true. What everybody says is true. And, you know, I fell victim to this. It was not supposed to go as far as it did.
Okay, let's not in the same breath say Amberlynn is manipulative and you fell victim to this. You fell victim to your wife cheating on you. That is not Amberlynn's fault. I don't care how manipulative you think she is. Your wife made the conscious decision to cheat on you.
So the day I found out, I had called Amber, and I'm like, so how long has this been going on? I didn't tell her who I was. Obviously, I was calling from Erica's phone. She just spilled it. She was crying. I'm like, you know that with all of this stuff that I have, all these texts, all these pictures, you know, this would be a circus for you. Like, I could, like, really make things really difficult for you if I wanted to.
Ooh, dang. She threatened her with outing everything. I mean, that sounds extreme, but like, I get it. I'd be so pissed off too.
But I didn't. I didn't try to get any kind of retribution. I was not vengeful. I did not say anything out of the way to her. I was just like, please, you know, look, this is it. Stop contacting my wife, you know, this is it. Just be done. Don't message her anymore. So then she started messaging her, and I didn't know that until recently.
Amberlynn, that is not cool, girl. Your girlfriend's wife said stop messaging her, and you did it anyways. I mean, you can't be mad that you got exposed. She tried to warn you.
After Erica had already blocked her number, blocked her everything, apparently she was still trying to have a relationship with Erica after all of that.
Okay, so some blocking was going on, but how is she reaching Erica?
How desperate do you have to be trying to chase after a married woman? Me and Erica have been married for 9 years. 9 years. And we're both normal people. We're not feeders. We're not crazy. We are just both normal people.
I mean, well, your wife fell for Amberlynn Reid. I mean, kind of debatable, but also that's kind of crazy of you to say. How desperate do you have to be? How desperate does your wife have to be to have a whole ass spouse at home and over here catching feelings for some other girl who's across the country? I know, you're just gonna say, oh, she manipulated her into it, but come on, girl, you're not that dumb.
So when I found out that Amberlynn had been trying to contact Erica, I called her, and it was on the 4th of July. And I'm like, what else do I not know? Like, you know, I specifically told you, do not contact. No means no. You know, in the first conversation, she's like, oh, as, you know, as much as, you know, it's, you know, crazy to say, I still want to remain friends with her. Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? You want to remain friends with my wife who you just had an affair with, and you're literally telling me this to my face? Like, what kind of person does that?
Right then and there, I would have hung up the phone, blocked her number, changed my number, and never spoke to her again.
You know, I really appreciate the fact that she calls me the crazy ex-wife. That's great. She knew I was never really an ex. I still lived in the house. She knew about our relationship the whole time. As you'll see when you hear the phone call, I really just don't appreciate being victimized over and over and over and over. Really makes you step back and think about people's mental health and how destructive people are being. And I even coached her. I'm like, you know, Amber, you really need to stop talking to people on the internet that you don't know, because you don't know these people.
Ma'am, Brittany, speaking of mental health, how about let's check on your wife's mental health? How about you tell your wife not to speak to people on the internet? How about you don't encourage people to speak to your wife on the internet, even if you think it's going to be a funny troll?
And lo and behold, she was talking to AKA Tommy the entire time she was talking to Erica. 16 hours after I caught the whole thing.
I can't wait to learn more about the Tommy situation.
To Oklahoma.
Okay, first of all, kind of curious how you know this. Like, do you have any proof of this? That is a big allegation. And second of all, that should make you happy. Like, why do you sound kind of pissed off about it? I would be like, yes, she's moving on from my wife. Go have fun. Go live your life. Just stay away from us.
So she was having multiple different relationships with multiple different people.
So was your wife.
I kind of see as Tommy also a victim. Tommy probably has no idea that Erica was even a thing the entire time they were talking. Oh, and by the way, let me add, I did not harass Amberlynn. The first phone call, she called me. Well, she thought she was calling Erica, but she was really calling me. And then the only time I even had contact with her was on She Has Heard From Me. And it was from me telling her to leave my wife alone. That's when the whole Tommy thing took place. And I was like, okay, good, this shit is over. And apparently not. So
It's just crazy to me. And Erica, we can see exactly what type of woman you are. The fact that you, in my opinion, led Amberlynn on for so long. And when it came time to finally cut everything off, you made your wife do it. I'm sorry, that's kind of pathetic.
I guess since she can't get to Erica, she's just gonna, this is her way of trying to get retribution on that whole situation. I haven't watched any of the videos. This was from an anonymous source that was kind of the whistleblower on this whole situation, because I had no idea that any of this was going on.
So you were threatening to out everything about the Amberlynn and Erica relationship, and now sounds like you're upset that Amberlynn said something about it first? Is that what I'm hearing?
All I know is I got contacted today by one of the whistleblowers. And then lo and behold, there I am everywhere, on everything, just out here trying to live a normal life. Unlike some people who are sitting on their couch and crazy. I mean, that's about it.
Okay, can we stop using the term whistleblower? Like, that sounds super dramatic for a very silly situation. Also, maybe ease up on the word crazy when you got some kind of crazy sitting next to you in the car. I'm just saying.
So I would say, to sum it all up, Amberlynn had an imaginary relationship with a person that she absolutely did not know, and now she's just using that to make money. And how she has subscribers sitting there, I don't understand people.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like such an imaginary relationship from where I'm sitting from. But hey, what do I know? Maybe I'm getting manipulated by Amberlynn too. Maybe she cast her spell on me too. Okay, so that's the end of the voice notes. Apathetic Facts also displays a message that they received from Brittany saying that Amberlynn, quote, costed her $2,400. So hopefully she can make that back. So is this really about getting your side of the story out, or are you in it for some monetary reason? But anyway, let's get to the phone call. By the way, this is a phone call between Brittany and Amberlynn.
Hello?
So who reached out to who?
Huh?
So who reached out to who?
What do you mean?
Did you reach out to Erica, or did she reach out to you?
When?
What do you mean when?
Like for the very first time?
The last time you spoke to her.
The last time I messaged her was just letting her know that.
Do I hear Erica whispering in the background?
Yeah.
Would you freaking grow a pair? Are you serious right now? You were sitting there for this conversation. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when I was a kid and some kid was mean to me and I told my mom, and so she called that kid's mom and they're talking about what the kid did to me, and I'm like whispering to my mom, yeah, and then they did this and then they said this. And my mom's just like yelling at the other at the other parent. And I'm behind her going like, yeah, get him, Mom. That's exactly what this reminds me of.
Like you called and pretty much just like the final goodbye type thing.
Why would you reach out to her again?
It was just like the final goodbye. I just felt like
there's no final goodbye. Like, what does that even mean?
This is silly. Hang up and block her.
I felt like I needed to, but we don't talk anymore. We haven't talked since the phone call, so.
You know what? I'm going to give Amberlynn a little bit of credit here because honestly, if I were in her shoes and I had someone's wife questioning me, like, why did you want to? I'm sorry, I won't do the Southern accent. Asking me, like, why did you message my spouse? I would probably just hang up on them. I would just avoid it at all costs. This feels so awkward, even just listening to it.
So even after I told you not to contact her again, you still did. Why?
Because it was like I wanted closure, and then not only that, but like she contacted me, I would say, I don't know, less than a week ago, like upset about some TikTok I posted, and I never responded.
Okay, that sounds fair. So Amberlynn contacted Erica because Erica contacted her first about a TikTok she was upset about. Let's see if Brittany will hold Erica accountable. I'm guessing she won't.
So you mean to tell me you're not posting anything about her online?
No one knows her name, nothing about her. Nope, that is something that I told her I would never do.
Did you guys hear that? Oh my god, Erica just said, I lived a double life. Okay, Erica, but no one knows your name, so who cares?
I don't understand. Like no means no.
Huh?
No means no. Like no means no.
Yeah, that's correct. That is why I do not speak to her any longer.
I just don't understand. Like, you have an entire relationship with somebody you don't know, that you know is married. Like, what do you think is gonna come out of that? Like, that's the part I don't understand. To keep reaching out, like, I don't get it.
Hold up there, Brittany. Why are you saying now in this phone call that she had a whole relationship, but when you relate the story to Apathetic Facts, you said it was an imaginary relationship. So, which is it, girl?
I didn't keep reaching out. I reached out the one time as a way of like a weird closure thing because she did become like a really good friend of mine as well on top of everything else. I was losing that, and that kind of like was rough.
So what did you say to her for your closure that you needed? I'm really curious.
Well, I haven't gotten like a full closure thing.
God, instead of saying she hasn't gotten a full closure thing, I so wish she would have said, I haven't gotten a whole closure situation type deal. That would have been epic.
I kind of just realized it's not going to happen. But
like, how long did it take you to realize that it's not going to happen?
It took me a long time.
You're entertaining Amber too long. Why does Brittany need her explanation?
Is that A, you knew about me, B, you were looking me up on Instagram. That shit is fucking creepy.
I mean, honestly, if I were Amberlynn, I'd probably look you up too. I'm just saying. But I'm a nosy bitch, so.
Right. I thought that you guys were married for financial reasons, so.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. That is what she originally said, yes. And that you guys weren't in love anymore, and you guys.
Uh-oh. Brittany, you might have wanted to edit that part out. Did y'all just hear Erica? She said,
I didn't hear it.
After Amberlynn said she told me that you guys were together for financial reasons only, Erica whispers, you told me to tell her that. Oopsies.
It's like, I don't really know.
So I kind of skimmed through the text.
Yeah, I understand that. I would have done the same thing.
Like, do you know how demented it is to tell somebody that's married not to have sex with their spouse? Like, do you know how crazy that sounds?
And do you know how crazy it sounds that your whole ass wife was talking to this girl while being told not to have sex with you? Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Like I said, I thought you guys were just married for financial reasons.
You really need help. Like, you really need help.
Probably.
So, I expect not to see any more videos.
Correct.
No more, nothing. Not a word, not a peep.
Or what? Or what, Brittany? What are you gonna do? Like, are you kidding me right now? Who does she think she is? Like, I totally disagree with what Amberlynn did, but come on. Some woman being like, I expect not to see any more videos about this on YouTube. I'd be like, I expect your wife not to continue messaging me. How about that?
And I absolutely respect that.
I thought you respected that the other day when I told you, do not call, do not reach out. None of that.
I did that one time, and I want you to know, like, I had, like, there was an open line of communication that I did not take. Because I was respecting you, and I was respecting myself and the people in my life. So
Oh, not Erica being like, oh my God, she's lying about me. Girl, if I was Brittany, I'd be like, how long have you been lying about me? This whole thing is just everyone's in the wrong. Just everyone.
That's why I literally did not reply to her message. Like, I don't know what she's telling you versus me. Erica is obviously a known cheater and liar. I finally have my rose-tinted glasses completely off. Like, she's crazy, and she knows it, and I'm sure you do too. I got roped into shit. Like, I just want the best for the both of you, and I hope that you guys find that with each other. Like, I don't really know what else to do or say anymore at this point. Like, I apologize. I was very sorry. I don't really know what else to do from this point forward.
A known cheater and liar.
Are you about to dispute that, Brittany? Because I would love to hear what you have to say about that. If you're going to say that's not true.
Did she tell you about that?
Yes, she did.
All right.
But yet I was supposed to be different. You know how you know how it goes. So I mean, I have answered your questions to the best of my ability.
I would really.
Like, I feel like she played me. What?
Yeah, she played you hard, like a fiddle.
Yeah.
I don't think Amberlynn's the only one she played, Miss Brittany, ma'am.
And it's crazy to me.
That's what I said.
Like, she sacrificed a possible future with you. Why? Like, what's the point? Like, you obviously seem like you have your head on your shoulders.
I'm glad this video is almost over. It's just been entertaining
You know what, Brittany?
Amber too long.
I understand what your wife is doing to you in this moment. I feel real sorry for you, girl. Real sorry.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, I know all that.
Like what?
Just know that I know everything you said.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just saying that because that's what Erica just told you to say.
So, you know, like the jealousy side of me, obviously, when I'm in a relationship, thinking that she's going to come live with me and that she's in love with me, yeah, of course, I probably did say some things because I was in a deluded state. 100,000% I can admit that. Like, she had me in a full trance, and I'm absolutely over it.
That's interesting. Amberlynn says that Erica had her in a trance. I wonder if that's where Erica came up with the whole "she had me under her spell" thing. Was she just
This is so
repeating what
stupid.
Amberlynn said about her to try and look like the victim?
So, if you knew that she was a cheater, why still talk to her?
Girl, we could ask you the same question.
Because she said, I'm different. You're so different, Amberlynn. You're so different, baby. I love you. And I love the way you make me feel. You actually make me happy. And you're sexy. That's what I believe.
Girl, if my spouse had been telling Amberlynn Reid that she's effing sexy, there's no way I'd be posting this on the internet. I would be crawling into a hole right now.
Right?
Thank you for posting it, Brittany. We really do.
Take a step back and look at it from a different angle.
Oh, I'm
like,
100% aware I'm a victim. I'm 100% aware I'm a victim. Like, I know that. Yeah. Had you reached out to me and be like, hey, your wife is hitting me up, you know, I probably could have saved you quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, you probably could have.
That is not Amberlynn's responsibility. Amberlynn did not take a vow to be faithful to you and honest with you. That is what your wife did. You should have the problem with her.
I just, you know, I thought it was for financial stuff, and we were just friends for the longest. I don't know if, like, she was just faking it the whole time because she needed someone. I don't really know. I don't understand.
This is going to be another YouTube video for her. Thank you.
I don't either, because I'm pretty successful. I'm pretty smart. I'm not bad looking.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, that's one thing that Erica definitely did say about you. You're very smart, all of that good stuff. So I believe it.
Okay. So, it makes you wonder why she go looking somewhere else, don't it?
I mean, yeah. Honestly, some people just can't stay with one person. I don't know why. Like, I am beyond professionally loyal. Like, I stopped talking to several of my friends for her because she didn't even want me talking to them. But yet she had a whole life, like, that she had an actual marriage with. Like, that's...
I just don't understand, like, you talk about double lives and but you knew about it the whole time. Wouldn't that be you living a double life as well?
Well, I didn't find out until a long time after her and I were talking that you would actually consider it cheating, because for a long time she told me that you had a whole different relationship you were in and that you were living there. Like, Erica said a lot of lies. Like, she can go and delete the messages because I'm not a screenshot taker, but it's all there. I haven't deleted a single thing on my end. And then it was literally just a couple months ago where we had this whole, like, talk where I was like, I'm going to get to ask you whatever question because I felt in my gut something was wrong. And something was off, something just seemed weird, like she was lying to me. So I said, we're going to have a discussion where you're going to answer every single question that I have and you're going to answer it honestly.
Oh man, I would love to hear how that ended, but that is where the phone call cut off. So what do you guys think? Who said?
I think it was dumb. I am going to have to, excuse me, I'm going to have to read some kind of summary of the situation. I don't completely know what was going on, but it was pretty stupid. But hopefully next stream I'll come more prepared. I don't know. But for now I am going to end this stream. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and take care.